some of this. Now look, check this out. I broke these out because I needed some of this to that. I've saved this for like 32 years. I finally used it. Let me get this dust mask off. Let's turn the dust master. Do I look too messed up? Not any more than usual.
When you're carving, at least.
I am. All right, love, so I'm going to switch around. So you stay where you're at. I'm going to switch around. But what I want to say, this is the first full-size Canada goose that I've ever done. We're still uncertain whether the body's too big for the head, right? Mm-hmm. We've got a minute, right? I'll be right back. All right, so that's the same head, believe it or not. Well, maybe just, no, it is pretty much. Mm-hmm. I mean, maybe just a skosh shorter. They were all just a little bit different. And you know what, let's see, maybe I have a taller. Uh-oh, maybe this will fix it for you. Because you were saying that you thought, does that look better?
Yes.
That's better? Okay. So this one's just a little, this head's just a little bit shorter. Yes. Not much.
Not much.
Okay. So you like that taller head better?
Yes.
Okay. All right, so that kind of fixes that. The decorative goose pattern that I have, I thought it was too narrow and it was shorter. And this head is from that decorative pattern, which is the head that we put on the hammocks, right? Mm-hmm. So when I came out this morning to try to do this, I really liked this body size. I just thought the other pattern was way too narrow. That's where I'm trying to go with this. And so I took kind of did a combo of the decorative pattern and did measuring off this and kind of came up with this. So, I mean, maybe it could be, if it was an inch shorter, I think once it's carved up, I think it's going to look pretty cool.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Yeah, absolutely.
Say on the bottom. All right, so the head, we're good with the head, right?
I think so, yeah.
So what I did was, this is the pattern that I came up with. Maybe I should rewind and say, this is the pattern that I came up with this morning. Combination of the decorative pattern and taking measurements off that to get this. If you take a look, it does have a little bit of roundedness to it, just a little bit. Mm-hmm. And I kind of like that, I think. I like that. George Williams back in the day would tell me not to do this and to have it, the widest part of your bird should be the bottom. And that's kind of basically the way I always do all my decoys. But this with this goose, I think I might change up just a little bit. But so if you can get down in here on this one, there, that was. Can you see that? Mm-hmm. That's this pattern. Okay. But I measured and thought, sat there and looked at it. I came up with I could cut that much off. I'm trying to save material too, as much as everything costs. Honestly, this cedar board, this one right here, that's like $650. I'm not talking board feet. I'm talking they do sell it by the board foot, but it works out to be about $650, $660 a linear foot. So how much is a couple inches? That's actually a dollar bill or two, right? Yeah. So I want to try to save my material there, and then I have. Well, I don't need to show you the sheet, but I'm kind of giving away what I'm doing. Not that I wouldn't show you already, but I cut this one piece out on that same pattern. Except, again, I want to try to minimize my waste. Well, that's one reason I'm going to hollow the whole bird out anyway, so that's one reason why I've already done that. But I don't really lose that much. Mm-hmm. You know, there wasn't not much waste in that, so I don't really. I mean, I could shorten that section up, and then the top one is the full pattern, right? This, once it's carved up, this is going to get hollowed out, so I'm going to make it as light as I can. Mm-hmm. I want to put tail boards in them to try to help strengthen them. That happens to be a 1/2 inch. I have some 3/8, some 5/4 Alaskan cedar boards that were ripped in half. They're upstairs. I can show you a piece. Basically, it's on my, that's the 5/4 board that's been split. Here, it was a deck board, 5/4 thick that it got ripped. So when I upstairs, that's still pretty close. It's a little bit thinner, but I got more of that upstairs. But I just had that handy, so I used that for the tail insert, and I'm really pleased. I think. I mean, I always want to judge you. I always value your opinion. And what do you think?
With my novice eye, I think it looks really nice. I do like the taller head. I think it makes just a little difference.
Yep.
But once you shape it up, that could change. So I think, just get that done.
And my plan is to run this cork down. It's very, do I say scared much about using a bandsaw?
No.
You weren't out here. This is a little sketchy. Maybe I won't say scared, but a little sketchy. If you take a look at the back, this side happens to be a little thicker than this, but I'm gonna work all this down so that basically the cork comes to the cork works its way down to the wood tail on both sides. So I don't know. I'm excited about it. I'm very happy about what I've got done so far, and I'm not.
How many of them are you going to make, do you think?
I was just going to say, I don't want to waste cork. I don't want to waste material, so I think I'm going to kind of get this one done.
Yep.
And then we'll get your opinion. We'll get my opinion. Maybe we'll throw it out there to the world to see what everybody's opinion is. But I don't want to cut more out.
Sure.
Again, possibly this pattern might get shortened up a little bit. But everything I make, I think, should be gunned over or is made to be gunned over, and I think this would have a really cool presence on the water. And possibly, when we go to Ontario twice this year, once in September and once in October, I wouldn't mind taking a couple of these with me.
And we can put them in the field too.
With us. I'm sorry, I said with us. Yeah. Put them in.
Okay.
So I don't know. Thoughts, comments, questions out there to the public world. The YouTube world,
to the critics,
the social
the
media world. What do you think? Again, it's going to get hollowed out. I have not waited. Right at the moment, it's got some weight to it.
Yeah.
If anything, it feels top heavy just because of the 4-inch cork on the top. But I think once it's shaped up and open it back up, here, I'm doing Jeffisms. I'm going to run a lot of screws through this to get it together.
Yeah.
And then after I do that, I'll carve it, and then I'll unscrew it, and definitely hollow this out as much as I can. So we're gonna lose weight and material on the outside, and then I'll go back and clean this up on the inside. And I guess it's possible that I don't think it would make that much of a difference, but I could go back in here and clean.
Trim that up too. Yeah.
And clean that out. So.
All right, cool.
I don't know. I'm happy with it. It's been something I've been wanting to do for many seasons. It's been on my mind for many seasons, many years. And paint job, and I've got a couple ideas. I've been saving them over the years. It's going to be kind of, I won't say block painted or stencil painted like this, but it's going to be very simple. I'm not going to go freaking crazy with feather detail. That's over the years with doing decoy contests, entering them and judging them. I see some really nice carved geese, and then they just get all mucked up with trying to do all kinds of feather details. So, but that's what I'm kind of thinking. Uh-oh, is that you?
It is. Spam. Surprise.
All right. That's all I got, love.
All right. Nice. I'm looking forward to seeing it progress.
I think it's been a very productive day. I keep saying but I guess I could probably right now, normally I would wait and glue the tail in later. Maybe I'll go ahead and glue the tail and get that set. I am gonna, if anybody's interested or if anybody's critiquing me on this, I made you're gonna zoom in here, like I tried to do, I didn't cut it this way perpendicular, right? I tried to give a big surface area. I'm gonna glue this, and believe it or not, I'll run 2 screws and use those as a clamp. And once the glue dries and it expands, it'll be rock solid. All the swan that I've ever done, I've always done that. Do that kind of a cut. And I did. You want to know why I put my Sharpie marks on them?
Align it.
Yeah, so it'll help me, get it lined up as best I can. So
nice.
We may have to put 50 cents inside this instead of some pennies.
Yeah, really.
Maybe it's worth just a little bit more. But
Oh, I think so.
I am in agreement 100%. I didn't think that there was, I guess, I did have a couple goofy pieces of cedar, so that shorter head's probably that, but that, I like that.
Nice.
I like that. But I did agree with you as far as the head maybe looked a little short on the other one. So. All right, that's all I got, love. Thank you very much.
All right.
We appreciate you following along with us on YouTube. Thank you very much. Please, if you're not already, subscribe. If you like this style of carving, if you like this Canada Goose, give us a thumbs up. If you don't, give us a thumbs down. That's fine. And any comments, questions below? Good to go?
Yep, and we'll do some follow-up videos. Just watch this come to life, right?
Yeah, honestly, I was, now I'm going to ramble a little bit more. I did think about having you come out as I was cutting some of this, but I just I didn't want to surprise you necessarily, but I didn't want to waste your time, and I wanted to have a good idea. I've already made some notes, which I'm going to help me speed up, because not short term I'll remember, but maybe a year, 2 years, 3 years, 5 years from now, if I'm still here that long, I want to make one that I'll try to reproduce what I did today, and or really honestly tweak it and make it better. But
Nice.
I'm happy with it. So there, that's all I got.
Very cool.
Maybe we'll try to do a stretched head, possibly a little hiss or something like that. But right now, the ones that I make had this same head just because I've got 4 of them cut out, which I cut more. Yes.
I was going to say, if anyone might be interested in purchasing one of these, if you have a preference for the head position,
sure.
you should let us know.
Yeah, 100%. I can do another head real quick. It's not a big deal.
Yep.
Some of the Hammonds will be for sale.
Yes.
Need to get the heads painted. Again, this one does not have the eye bolt through. I just ran the big screw through it, but they'll have a big eye bolt here. That black Cork maybe not so much to gun over if you wanted to throw it in one time for shits and giggles and say you gunned over it, but this would be very durable. But the only reason I say this, the black Cork will absorb water, so if you use it a lot, it's going to tend to get wet and stay heavy. So again, for shits and giggles, if you want to go, excuse me, if you want to, I'll slow down. If you want to gun over it one time, it's fine, but like for daily use, I would not use the black Cork in the condition that they are. But this thing here is going to be sealed up nice, and hopefully, weighs has a nice weight to it. And yeah, I keep rambling, but that's it. All right, thank you, love, and thank you for following along with us on YouTube. The journey of my first full-size Canada geese. As always, thinking of you we are, and happy. It doesn't matter, but it's Happy Tuesday.